Welcome back, Dr. Michaels. You must provide further proof of identification to access the elevator. Please place your compliance bracelet inside to begin the authentication process.
After his dishonorable discharge, General Menning was furious. Vowed to continue his work somewhere else. Menning took his 2 children and all his notes and moved back to his home in Germany. The general and his project soon faded into obscurity in the U.S. Soon, rumors of a mad scientist began to spread through the general's small German town. And in every rumor, there is a grain of truth. The general had quietly and secretly continued his experiments in his new home.
Enjoying the movie? Poor Elizabeth. I brought you to this floor hoping you might prove your potential. But Sarah was wrong. You are not worthy of Gehenna. Not worthy of her.
No, I've had enough. This madness ends now.
Thank you. You are now free to use the elevators. Have a nice day. Did you really think you could fool me, resident? I am always vigilant, always watching. Daniel has failed, and he will be punished. But you, it is time for you to see the power of Gehenna, to bask in my glory. Welcome, resident, to your redemption. This is the power of Project Gehenna. I can take you anywhere, and I can end you. It is time for you to comply, once and for all.
You have no power over me. None of this is real.
Elizabeth! Good! You escaped. I knew putting you into Project Gehenna was the right decision.
Ted? You put me here?
You've passed all the tests so far. Your resistance to the serum is admirable. In time, you'll be even better than Michael's.
There must be no changes to protocol. Testing must resume.
What? She's not supposed to have access to...
You are resilient, Resident. You simply will not die. I will consider that a challenge. Enter here and breathe freely. I have other plans for you. Go now, Resident. Hurry.
That was close. The oxygen tank just ran out.
It did. How fortuitous. The air here is stale. Do not worry. I will freshen it.
Oh no, not again!
I have heard the scent of the serum described as mesmerizing and flowery. Do you enjoy it? Your silence is noted. Testing will now resume. Compliance test 66. If you wish to leave the Gehenna Tower, you must feed me.
Feed you? Feed you what?
She's gone mad. Don't let her. Don't. All the prisoners.
Prisoners? You mean some of those missing people are still alive?
The virus. Orb. It's poisonous to her. Let her eat it.
Welcome to all Gehenna board members. Please have a pen ready and take notes. Your ID cards have your code names. These will only be necessary if Sarah intrudes on our conversation. But this is highly unlikely. She is handling an escaped resident who refuses to comply. We have some difficult decisions to make, so have a snack and a glass of champagne and relax. You can remove your masks at your leisure. We're all friends here. The first order of business is Dr. Michael's dismissal. He has become addicted to the serum and can no longer function as CEO. His obsession with this building and that computer, his father's legacy as he calls them, has gone unchecked for too long. And speaking of computers, we don't need Sarah anymore. She should be shut down and her programming erased. The only way to do that is with DNA from one of the Menning siblings, such as skin or hair sample. If you can refer to the files, you can see we still have over 20 patients in our holding cells. There is work to be done. As far as our escaped resident, Elizabeth, I'd like to nominate her to join the board. Her serum resistance is truly extraordinary. The only way to shut Sarah down completely is in the central computer room. In the meantime, open the red envelope and find the virus orb. If she scans it, her systems will be damaged.
One day, Sarah Menning, the general's daughter, went missing. She was eventually pronounced dead. Her little brother Daniel was devastated. People in town suspected General Menning. Once again, Menning was exiled from his home, but as he left, he was cold, detached. Menning settled somewhere in the German forests. He told his son about his project, instilling bitterness and rage within him. Years passed, and Sarah's tiny grave was joined by the grave of General Menning himself. Next to the graves of his family stood Daniel Menning. Even then, the young man had a plan, one of vengeance.
Thank you, Resident. Scanning initiate. No. What have you?
Murderer, I will drop you to your doom.
Oh no, you won't! I managed to grab the rope before the elevator dropped all the way down. There was some source of light below me, not too far. I couldn't hold on any longer, so I went for it. The elevator doors were open enough to get through. I have no idea what lies ahead, but I don't have much of a choice. I don't have time for your rambling. I need to find a way out.